out loud.
I'm more worried about the laning stage than like the mid.
I think that's just way too advantageous.
Yeah, this is a very,
But that's just like
very good picks.
another Mirana, honestly, just a hero that has a lot of mobility.
And I think it is the consistency, right? If you look at Hector, he always finds farm. It's something that Heroic play around, and their other cores are going to come to expect. As the Violama already putting in work with this Mars. Like, you're either going to get him on, you know, some mid-Shadow Shaman and he's 0-8, or like he's playing Dawnbreaker and he goes 20-0 versus you. He's Invoker, he's styling on you.
Will it be Dogson or will it be Gods?
Yeah,
Their Wisdom Rune getting stolen. They're actually going to back away and three-man bodyguard this one. Pure's going to go for it because Weaver is one of the best carries to try and contest this exact situation. They're going to try and pull him away from this Wisdom Rune, see if they can get it. Manage to hit the stun, and Divine Llama gets it, but now he's low. Hit by the tornado. He's going to come back down to Earth and have a hard landing. So does KJ. King Jungles goes down, and Schofield, the third man down in this fight. Yeah, they got their Wisdom Rune. They protected it, but losing 3 heroes in the process, it was not worth it.
It's your ancient stacks in particular for these 2 cores.
Yeah.
If you lose enough of the map here that you can't secure those, you are going to start bleeding a lot more than just supports around the map. But the Violama, he TP's down here, finds nothing off this play. Hector, not happy about the early game. This man does not like when his teammates start feeding around the map.
And Pure, he goes through the gate with Divine Llama, follows him everywhere he goes, kills him, and gives him a tip too while he goes down to his grave. Now the Templar Assassin is going to start clearing through those stacks. Yeah,
you're going to have to just plow through some of these teams that are going to take advantage of it and have a lead and just make the recovery at some point.
So if you have a play style, you kind of have to just rock it and find a way to make it work.
I mean, if that's how they want to play, then they're you just have to. Thompson is just running around absolutely free. No sentry trap set up. Limited detection. He's getting what he wants right now.
Yep, and what he wants right now is Hector's mana and a forced rotation. Divine Llama TP's in. The rest of Heroic are making a mass move over here, but are they going to be able to grab anything? This time they do manage to get the stun. The Ice Path lands onto Thompson. That is a better target than any support, and they will manage to bring him down. The Kiss is looking for more heroes. You saw the long lobs there of fire, trying to look for additional heroes. They do not get anything else out of it, though. So Heroic, okay, 5-man rotation to be able to kill Thompson. It's maybe worth it, but I would say barely.
It's worth it. You need to get this hero off the map. Like, he is the biggest prize right now. Slow down the momentum, relieve some of the pressure on your board.
Sox is still around, but so is Ramses. They managed to hit him with the arrow here. Sox is got to be careful. The Ice Path that's coming out hits him, does not hit him, but Analog hiding away in the meld. They don't have detection right now. They are going to be able to blink away before the Gleipnir.
Making some space.
The bug, it reveals the Snapfire, and it is so much minus armor that Schofield dies in an instant. As good as Schofield is at drawing attention and wasting time, that didn't waste any time for Tundra.
I think it'll be interesting to see how Tundra itemizes from this point out. Like, how many BKBs do they want to commit into here? Because on one level,
undoubtedly, when he runs down these lanes, he knows it's going to be a BKB TP away.
Just trying to stall as much time as possible and set up for a play. Oh,
yeah, Ramses. He throws out the arena with the BKB, turns around. Is he going to try and commit for the kill on Jakiro? No, he knows the damage is too much from Analog. He's just got to get out of here. Cannot afford any pickoffs right now. Schofield's going to try and slow down this push forward from Tundra Heroes, but Ramses, he pounces once again. Schofield hits him with a cookie just to buy 2 more seconds of time before he goes down. While Pure, he already caught Divine Llama, and now he's looking to get more off the Gleipnir. Might be able to get this Templar Assassin. Saxa not able to get an arrow out, but the damage is still enough. They get him on the high ground, and Ramses isn't done yet. Pins KJ for a 3rd kill on this Jakiro. He just will not stop hunting down this support.
Dive the base, get away with it here. Heroic lose 3 heroes. They lose that Hector BKB on the TP back. He can't connect on anything. It's been some time since we've seen Heroic try and make a play in this game. Just do not see the openings.
Macropyre missed Ice Path though. Saxa easily eludes that one, and just like his cores, he kind of just runs down lane and accepts his fate. He doesn't have a BKB to get away.
He's also just going damage on this Mirana. Like, it's Dragon Lance for the Mirana into the Pike with the Solar Flare on top of everything that we didn't mention, but it's very good for this tri-core lineup and good for the 2 supports. This is another reason I just don't think you're winning ultra late here if you're Heroic, even if you get to it. Like, you're looking at 5 right-clickers that are all going to be buffed up by Solar Flare.
Yeah.
That sounds extremely difficult to overcome.
Get the spear back. Even if it doesn't come with a stun, the reposition is good enough. Divine Llama jumps in after him, pops a BKB, and finds that 5 right-clickers is indeed a problem for him. As chasing in, Pure, in some trouble. Chain stun, he's gonna lose that Aegis. Though, Ramses does manage to hit a beautiful pin onto Schofield with the arena locking down 3. All he needs is the heroes to follow him up. He'll die inside of his arena. The heroes couldn't get there in time from the side of Tundra, though they will grab that gem. See if Pure is able to get out with it, though. He's away, out from underneath the tower, no problem there. And away they go. So, a trade-off of Ramsey
is just going to fold completely. You have to close it out against him. Next Roshan, I think, is the most pivotal here. Tundra going to push ahead of that timer.
Hit it with the sight. Follow up, chain stun, spear, and they've got the damage.
That's a huge grab from Ramses. Putting the Hex instantly to use, finds the biggest target. Can't BKB TP out of that, my friend.
Well, there's the pickoff to let them take at least 1 lane of barracks, unless Divine Llama can do something about it, but his jump has already failed, and his BKB is wasted. Tundra have still another 50 seconds to take these buildings.
Life of Marcy versus so many long-ranged heroes.
Yeah.
It is a nightmare to get that gap close in. It should be a lane of racks for Tundra. See how much more they can get off this. Still 40 seconds on that Dragon Knight respawn. The Midas levels just pushed him up too far, too fast.
That's true. His death timer is too long. And leads to Tundra going for a 2nd lane of barracks. Forces out the glyph. And resume their assault on the tier 3 tower.
You're going to have another jump potentially from Ramses here if you really want to just stay around. Arena's back up at 25.
Got to jump on a Pure, chain stun it, and they managed to bring him down. Wow, didn't lose anybody for it either. Now Tundra's going to start backing away. Mortimer's Kiss is going to be used to try and chase these heroes, slowing them down as best they can. Ramses does manage to get a spear back onto Analog. That'll create some space. Whitemon gets his TP canceled though. Divine Llama fights the 2nd kill. The Ice Path lands onto Ramses as well. They'll get a 3rd kill out of that. K1 Hector, who? They didn't need him apparently. Managed to make a 4 versus 5 work for them. Got 3 kills. Taking the mid lane of barracks, and they're looking to take this final tier 2, but Heroic, the tornado right as he blinked in for the kill, and now the Manta, he managed to dodge both of the stuns that were coming out from Heroic. Their initiation falls flat, and Pure's gonna be able to get off the ultimate, so they are clean here. They're gonna be able to chase down Heroic heroes, no problem. Can they get anybody else? A beautiful Ice Path, Magnifier, not too bad. Thompson's dying. Oh, what a trap laid out from King Jungles on the high ground. It's just the perfect Ice Path.
If it comes down to it, you want to jump him.
Oh, the Manta gets off the BKB, turns around, stuns up Ramses. Now Ramses gets sight on top of that one, attempt to hit him with the cookie. Pure's gonna jump forward, go for Schofield. Schofield, he'll be diced up by that damage. BKB has to go up from Divine Llama as Ramses attempts to catch him inside of the arena with a spear to go.
Pure gets the kill he wants. Fall back.
Control is now level 25, so that extra Geminate attack, when he pushes forward and comes out of that Chikuchi to hit somebody, that person could just get kind of one-shot as 3 different hits all come out at the same time with the potential for crits.
I think Heroic are just gonna jump a core if they show that is not Pure with the Aegis. They might jump Pure as well. They have to be decisive here because this siege can technically just go on forever. Thompson up very far. Feels secure with Butterfly BKB here.
Gleipnir leading into Tornado. The kisses gets canceled. Now Ramsey tries to jump in, but he gets counter-hexed. Can they blow him up in time? They're trying for it. They throw out all their stuns, but he managed to get off his BKB arena. Now they're turning around. Pure gets a little bit low here off of this one, but got off his ultimate. A 2nd arena being used, surrounded by walls after walls. Hector's not getting out of this one, as all those BKB usages early on means that his BKB does not last long anymore. A 2nd lane of barracks taken by Tundra and 3 minutes ago on the Aegis.
Up and help Hector at that point. Forces his buyback here. Buyback out of the Divine Llama. You're missing the BKBs. You're missing the Marcy ult. This is just Mega's uncontested.
Yeah.
Tundra continuing to squeeze this game out.
And they're going to keep the pressure up. They're going to go for the tier 4s while Analog is still dead for 45 seconds. Heroic gonna have to go for another miracle hold here like they did in the bottom lane earlier. Another 4 versus 5. Now it's gonna be a 3 versus 5. They do manage to jump Pure, but again, he's got the Aegis. So as much as they can commit to try and finish him off, what does it matter if he's still got a second life right around the corner? And that is gonna be it. Heroic are gonna call GG on this game 1.
They just got, I don't want to say they got run over, but it did not feel like they had any plays in that game that were working to their advantage. Like they...
Okay.
All right, so Divide Llama is going to play Earth Spirit or Monkey King. Offlane Inch, is that still a thing?
Versus the DK or Mars. Both of those side laners beat the side laners of Tundra.
Our best way of like trying to get them ready for the next game, like the way they were for the first game, that's what I meant. And
we don't have action in the game, so we are going to jump straight into it with Cap and SVG for Game 2. Thank you very much.
It does cost you some resources on the map. I was going to say the one lane I was maybe the most worried about was this sniper versus melee hero mid, but honestly, Analog, he's gotten through it, and I mean, this would be a massive pickup if they can kill Thompson in the early game.
Thompson has made this rotation, but the supports have come with him.
Oh,
they hit him with a blood grenade, still might be able to commit as the Magnetize is taking him down. Analog has got the kill, no problem, and he's going to look for more. He's got Whitemon, now he's going to go for the support as well. Analog playing that beautifully. His Earth Spirit is top tier, and he understood in that situation, Magnetize is inevitable. They will be dying here.
That Magnetize can absolutely shred them in the 5-on-5.
Yeah.
Still Schofield protecting their wards here. Does not want to let Tundra back into the high ground, and
they knew Whitemon could not stop himself from going up to that high ground and checking out this ancient stack that they have for themselves, but there will be the punish back. Ramses gets the arena onto Divide Llama. Nowhere he can go. He's going to be shot down by Thompson, and now they can maybe clear through that ancient stack, though. Gonna have to do it as a group if they really want to. Heroic is not going anywhere though. They still have this Magnetize to use, and they've got the vision to be able to blow up Soxa. Got a kick to slow down Thompson, allowing Schofield to catch up. Now he's inside the cogs, and now he is screwed. He is stuck inside the cogs with a battery assault and Analog right there as well. Wait, a pushback for God's Rebuke. They're doing the damage. He's actually gonna be okay for now. It's King Jungles committing for the kill, trying to get him, and he does manage to. Ever so barely, he gets his level 6, and it's gonna be a slow death, if a death at all. He has a TP scroll, Hector, and he's got Hector bailing him out. No, the God's Rebuke stops him from being able to land, stops him from hitting that additional nuke. King Jungles will finally die, as it's going to be the supports limping over the finish line to be able to get
Tundra can set up the front line here with the Mars, so this is a very risky maneuver, though Tundra are a little out of position.
Heroic. This is going to be a situation where they have bitten off more than they can chew, as in the high ground, Pure is sitting here. Cookie goes out, hits on a couple there, and Slark actually gets a little bit low, but thanks to his ultimate, he's going to be able to heal up and get away. Schofield, Centaur Stomp, but they're still going to be able to track him. Schofield goes down.
I don't know where Tundra are. They're only in one part of the map, so you just have to force it and break them. We're going to see Heroic smoke up, try and swarm, maybe try and get a good angle here. A lot of this fight comes down to Magnetize, how much it can do, how many heroes it sticks on. You have max stones up, 9 stones to play with here if you're Analog.
They spot Soxa, go for him. Arena goes out and immediately locks down the Earth Spirit underneath the Macro Pyre. They go for the hook shot though. They're trying to stick on top of Thompson. Thompson gets pulled away from Divide Llama, who sticks on a Pure instead. With the Magnetize on some of these heroes though, they are ticking down, but the team fight, oh, nice kick through from Analog, finishes off Thompson at least, and the Dragon Knight ticks out as well. The Magnetize is still going on. He's gonna get a 3rd kill out of this situation, I think, as Whitemon thought about the TP away. K1 Hector finally shows up. King Jungles will be the one to claim the kill on Whitemon at the end. A 2-for-3 exchange that ultimately does go the favor of Heroic. Smoke gets them a very nice aggressive ward, though it is spotting out a Slark right now. We'll see if Divide Llama managed to make the read that ward just got placed there.
Tundra very split, but they want to go triangle here off a scan. That's what they're really looking for.
They find the monkey again.
So
Trickery
low.
dodges some of the damage, but yeah, he was farming up some Ancients, I think. Got super low off of it. A pounce lands on Ramses. He says, okay, no problem. Pops BKB, walks away.
Did he actually not heal off that Tormentor?
No, he
Is that what that was?
His tower.
Heroic are grouping. They want to fight. Monkey King BKB is done. you're still looking for this Deso on Ramsey, so he's missing some net worth, and it's a big flank coming through.
Yeah, once again, the wraparound, and they're going to find the supports immediately. The Chikiro is going to be the first one to be gone on here. He does manage to get off his ice path. Macro Pyre, not too bad, but it's going to be a BKB. K1 Hector, Analog hits the back line. He found what he was looking for. That's going to be Sapphire and the Sniper caught in his assault, and that means the other two cores going to just BKB TP away, but Ramses didn't make it out.
Ticked out to the Magnetize, I think, right? What got him?
And it looks like Whitemond's going to get caught up in this one. Heroic, I think they want more. They want something different. That's why the jetpack and why they didn't immediately jump, and they got him too! Oh, the hook shot from across the field catches Thompson. They wanted something better off that smoke, and by golly, they found it.
Ward saw him running up there, got the rocket flare to land, and Shroud on that hero.
Yep.
That team fight seems a little awkward, like especially if you commit BKB.
Ooh, hit him with a Dragon Tail immediately. That damage, it adds up pretty quickly. Oh, he juked him. They thought he was going to roll upwards, but he actually rolled to the right, juking the attempted blocks.
I do not know if he should have gotten out of that one, but
no, I don't think so.
He will live to fight another day, and that's a big life.
He's going to roll after them anyway. Despite his BKB being down, they still want to take this team fight with K1 Hector's BKB, but it looks like it may cause some Depth Shroud. It's trying to help him out, but the Kisses are going to come in, and they'll do the AoE damage. In fact, Divine Llama, he's going to TP away underneath his own ultimate Depth Shroud.
Heroic want to bail. Yeah. That was a risky fight to take. No BKB on the Earth Spirit. That just felt like you were in danger here.
Yeah,
you know there's a gem.
He just figures that if the Slark is going to see him, he's going to be able to blink away faster. Analog would be a great pick-off, and he's going to hit him with the Spear Arena combo. His team, though, is not able to follow it up immediately, and Analog gets off the BKB, and he can walk away from the team fight if he wants to. Hector's right in the middle of all these heroes, but he just got burned out. Macro Pyre, Ice Path, and just raw physical damage from Pure is enough to put him down, and it's going to take Divine Llama out of the fight as well.
Analog trying to clean something up, but he finds nothing here as Ramses TP's out in time.
Okay, so Divine Llama, maybe he's got to be the one to start things off, but they managed to hit the hook shot, or excuse me, the arena on Schofield, who was looking for a hook shot opportunity. Well, there's going to be your first buyback, one of two. For Heroic, Divine Llama, he's going to put himself on the front lines here, start going on to Soxo, just managed to force himself, but Analog gets on top to Thompson with Hector there as well. It's easy for them to get the kill on the Sniper, who does have a buyback though, and he's going to use it now. Kiss is going out, Clockwork, a dieback for him, a roll in to be able to stop those Kisses though, and now Soxa's up next, but a Spear bails him out for a second. They turn around, throw out some whatever damage they can down to Analog. Pure's taking a lot though, with two cores on top. He turns around, look at the damage though. Oh, it's adding up quick. He's taking down one core. The AoE has brought Hector low, and he'll finish him off with a triple kill, maybe an ultra, as he looks now towards the Enchantress to slowly get him down through that ultimate, and they will win that Roshan fight engagement. Now they're not going to go for Roshan immediately, it's still not up, so let's hit some high ground. Like that Hector's trying to farm up.
Really hates that Shrine.
He does. He does.
Messing it up. Yeah, Hector is trying to finish this item. He will finish Butterfly here on the Monkey. Feels all in though, like you got to win this fight or you're going lower bracket here.
Not letting the D-ward happen. Thompson protects it. They go for the roll-in on the Dragonite, though, silencing him up. Well, he doesn't have Dragon form for a couple more seconds, but he does get low, but not good low enough. Meanwhile, K1 Hector is trapped inside the arena and psyched up. He's dead. The Butterfly didn't matter. He just got controlled and killed by everything else. Divine Llama's trying to do what he can, but all he could out of this was an Aegis. That being said, a TP away, but Pure's not TPing back. He said, you can leave if you want, Ramses. That's fine. I'll carry this game, and I'll finish it off by myself.
I mean, TI winners are TI winners for a reason, and Soxa, he just caught him with a cookie. Sometimes that's all it takes for a game to end and for a team to end up in the lower bracket is a sick connection from Soxa on the bottom side of that fight. Takes Hector out. Nothing cast by this Monkey King in the last fight.